In Colombia, in view of the parliamentary paralysis to move forward the projects and social reforms proposed by the government of President Gustavo Petro, the executive launched the proposal to hold a popular consultation. Our colleague Hernán Tovar tells us the details.
The
political constitution of Colombia foresees a mechanism of careful participation represented in the popular consultation, to which the maximum representative of the executive resorts to give solutions to the parliamentary blockage that has not allowed the advancement of social reforms. For former magistrates of the Constitutional Court, this process is part of the primordial right that resides in the Magna Carta of '91.
Vale la pena recordar que esta Constitución.
It is worth remembering that this Constitution consecrated from the beginning the popular sovereignty in Article 3.
Y en el artículo segundo dispuso que todos los colombianos tienen derecho.
And in the second article it stated that all Colombians have the right to participate in all political, economic, social, and cultural matters that interest them. So this is not a funny gift that is made to Colombians.
De manera que eso no es un obsequio gracioso que se le hace a los colombianos, sino que
But they are part of the people, and it is the people who retains the ownership of sovereignty, having the right to participate.
La titularidad de la soberanía tienen derecho a participar.
Esa consulta popular empieza ya.
Este proceso tiene algunos pasos para su trámite y puesta en marcha.
This procedure has some steps for its processing and implementation. Initially, and after the signature of all the ministers, the President sends to the Senate of the Republic the proposal of questions and the date of the consultation. This legislative cell must process it within the following 20 days and approve it or not. If it goes forward and is accepted, the President must convene the consultation by decree. From this point on, the interested groups have 15 days to register before the National Electoral Council, initiating the promotion campaigns in favor or against an abstention with their respective resolutions.
El Consejo Nacional Electoral tiene que expedir 3 resoluciones.
The National Electoral Council has to issue 3 resolutions. One allocating the spaces according to the number of groups that have registered in the public spaces, in the radio, and in the public TV to promote any of these 3 options. It must also issue a resolution on the limits of financing at the national, departmental, and municipal levels to support or not support the consultation. It must also issue a resolution enabling the participation of electoral witnesses.
Que participen los testigos electorales.
Se podrán plantear hasta 12 preguntas para la consulta.
Up to 12 questions may be posed for the consultation, which must be approved by 1/3 of the electoral roll in the country, which is around 13,600,000 people out of a total of approximately 40 million citizens with the capacity to vote. This is a high figure considering that President Petro was elected with 11 million votes, the high level of abstention, and the fact that the Senate does not have the support of several benches that have shown their clear opposition to the initiative.
El Senado no puede modificar las preguntas.
The Senate cannot modify the questions. The Senate can only say yes or no to the consultation. Obviously, we have the same problem. The government has to look for the votes and all the congressmen have to support so that the majority of the congressmen support this consultation. Of course, the Senate could say no, and that is as far as it goes.
Por supuesto que el Senado podría decir que no y hasta ahí llega.
Se prevé que la consulta popular se
The popular consultation is expected to take place between August or October of this year, in the hope that the Senate will make this possibility viable, taking into account that many of its members have not been consistent with the needs of the historically forgotten population of the country.
Hernán Tovar, teleSUR, Bogotá, Colombia.